Hey everybody, welcome to this class. I am really excited to be with you on this journey through English this semester. I usually send videos like this every week, commenting on general things, um, previewing what's coming up, giving some thoughts and ideas, context. And honestly, I struggle with keeping it down in length. So I apologize in advance for the videos. I really like this is my third time recording this video because I've wanted to. My goal is 5 minutes, and I always get like 15 minutes. So I'm somewhere in between, hopefully. Um, and that's kind of where I would like to start. Actually, no. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start zoomed in, and I'm gonna zoom out. Actually, um, so there's some things I wanted to comment on this week that I really appreciate. So in the meet one another, I'm gonna start at the beginning, and then we'll see where I get. So Han, I think did. I really feel for you with the back surgeries. Like there's back problems in my family, and it just. I love the online uh, way of doing classes because you can go to class in your pajamas, you can have back problems and not have to get out of bed, and you can still have a successful class experience. So I really appreciate that. I also had a experience on my mission with a kind Vietnamese person offering me food. So I got a kick out of that. Um, let me jump down. I'm actually I want to comment on everybody's things. There's just so much that I relate to and that I really love. This kind of back and forth of questions and people responding to the questions. I really urge you to go back and reply to questions people have asked. I want to go and respond to my things, but I have to say congratulations to Kennedy for getting married on Saturday. No longer Kennedy Tucker Wright, now Kennedy Worth. So, um, anyway, since I'm here with video response, I figured instead of doing text, I can do video since I have that. So, um, Thomas asks about the invasive weeds. I work in Jackson, Wyoming, so uh, not dandelions. If we tried fighting dandelions, it would be budget and time explosion. Instead, plants like leafy spurge, perennial pepperweed, white top, all of these other weeds, um, which I super love, and they take over, kick out the native plants. So got to get rid of them. Nicole asks about board games, which I will go ahead and give you a little preview right now. So, my favorite game that I ever made was Island Realm. So, you go and visit islands like these, Tech Island, uh, Sticky Hives. What were some of the other ones? Just weird, random islands, and in them you'll get rewards like maybe the Immortality Brew, magical leather jacket, magic detector, poison wave blade, ranger's bow, red magic mirror, these kind of things. And you'll encounter various negative things like the haunted library, or a helpful ghost, or a jagged tornado. You can tell I'm not really done with all of the artwork. The color work, that one's not very good. Ooh, too scary. Old friend, ringworm, senile cyclops, snowball, the saber-toothed bunny. Anyway, so that's a little preview of exactly um, what I liked. And then Justin, yes, racquetball. I I would love to challenge you, Justin, to a game of racquetball, but I'm living in Pocatello, so probably not going to happen. So it I also noticed that there was a lot of later down seeming people ran out of steam, either not posting so much in depth or not doing comments quite as much. So really go back, comment on other things. And this kind of lends itself to what I wanted to talk about. So one of the things I like about English class is one of the things I like about the gospel. So if you've ever had this experience where you go to the temple or general conference and you have all these like specific worries, and then the gospel has a way of like widening your scope of like what is really important, what really is going on here. And I feel like English can kind of do that too, where like you can be so focused on like just yourself or just like some basic things, but it has a way of like, what is the big picture here, or what is the super narrow thing going on here. So like some students, I don't know if you've ever had this experience, they're like, I was writing my essay, I got to 2 pages and I got stuck, and it's 4 pages, supposed to be 4 pages, and there's just no way I can get beyond 2 pages. And so let me share a helpful thing. So this webpage is called Scale of the Universe. So you are here, you're at the human level, and so for the student who's stuck at the 2 pages, they may be like, okay, they may be at the basketball level. But if they were to zoom in to the matchstick level, or even the sunflower seed or the ant level, they would be able to write 7 pages, 8 pages. And they would be able to just really dig in, get like so specific that they would have no problem, which is one of the things that this class is going to ask you to do, where you may be like, I'm just tempted to go with introduction that is at the T-Rex level or the Apollo lunar module level of like, it's 1 sentence long. I'm from this place. I like cheese. The end. You know, where like you could zoom in and like, you know, what kind of cheese? Like, why do you like it? What experiences do you have with it? You know, like all of these things. And I'm really bad at coming up with examples off the top of my head. So know that about me as well. So with these the icebreaker things that I'm pointing out here, I feel like these are the level that I want you to zoom into and really like get some specific things. I also appreciated there were some times where people like got a response, a question that was like a line long, and they gave a line response, or they got a question that was like a paragraph long, and they replied with a paragraph. And I think that's a good zooming in and out as appropriate. So a few more things. I realize after I ask everybody to post pictures that pretty much everybody has pictures in your thumbnails. However, I still really appreciate Tom for putting a big picture in of him and his wife. And it's helpful for me to be like, okay, I don't have to squint and see. I appreciate him for listening to the request that I had there. A few things coming up. So next week, we've got a few things going on. We've got writing a riddle is really fun. Media analysis, though, is the same kind of thing where you fill out a worksheet that's about these various sources. And it can be really tempting to just, you know, give these general things or kind of elephant level skimming over the surface, where I want you to ant level, like really zoom in. I'm not asking atomic level. I just want, give me something to really dig into. Um, Another heads up, the creating a dialogue is really fun, but it requires some of the same kind of thinking that gets you out of your own brain into like, okay, what would these other people have to say about this thing? And really trying to visualize, okay, where, if they were talking with each other, what would one respond to another given what I know about them? And you're not experts, and I don't expect perfection. Like it's just, or even like really polished. You have very limited time to do these kind of things. So I'm looking for the right kind of moves. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Good luck zooming in, getting really specific, and really trying to put yourself in your audience's shoes, and good luck this semester. I'll see you in the comments.